In order to create this video, there are steps that needs to be taken. So let me read it out to you. The first part is to get the trending story. The second part is to generate the newscaster image. The third part is to do some editing on that newscaster image. The fourth part is to get the background. The other part is to get the background audio, and the last part, which is not the very last, is to get the sound, and the very final one is the editing. So without much ado, let's get started.
In a groundbreaking development that is set to reshape the media landscape, artificial intelligence, AI, has taken center stage, revolutionizing the way news and entertainment are produced, disseminated.
Remember to subscribe to this channel because it's very important to me. Alright, so let's get started. In order to get started, you have to go to Google, and then we want to check out the Google News Stories. So you search it at the Google search bar, and then you will see it at the top. Just click on the headline, and then after clicking on the headline, you will see the different options that you can work. You can click on technology, you can click on music, you can click on news, depending on the kind of entertainment you really want to do. Okay, I'll be working on technology, and even on the technology you have different niche that you can actually click. We have artificial intelligence, you have internet, and then you have mobile, and you have latest. So once you see this, you could see 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago, these are the trending news that are here. So once you are done, you of course write a script for the trending news, and then the next thing you have to do is to go to Google again, and then you are going to search for Neonado AI. Well, Neonado AI is among the best image generating or AI that you can use to generate high quality image. So I'm gonna click on Neonado AI here on the screen, and then I'm gonna click on start free trial. Okay, you of course register with your Gmail, and you click on yes, I'm whitelisted, and it's going to bring you down into the Neonado AI dashboard. Now what you have to do here is that we need to tell here Neonado that we want a full resolution image. So before that, click on user 2. Under user 2, you click on AI generation, and under this place you will see some setting in here. So you have to scroll down. You could see some of the image I've actually generated, and here it is. So you scroll down, and we want to change the resolution into 16:9, because by the time, if you don't do that and you get your prompt, you may not get the desired 16:9 that you really needed, and you really have to do that. So here I'm gonna see, you see 2:3. Click on that hit and click on 16:9, and by the time you are done, you move to where you generate your prompt, that is prompt, and then you search for the kind of prompt that you actually needed. So for this tutorial, we are searching for a female newscaster looking at the camera, probably holding a mic, depending on what you actually need. So I will show you my prompt, and then by the time you do that, you're gonna click on ideate, and here we go, it's gonna show. So I'm still typing the prompt, and then one thing is that you make sure that the newscaster is not putting on any green clothing. Okay, so here it is, a female newscaster ready to deliver your news. So I'm gonna click on ideate, and it's gonna bring in different options that I can actually click on. So I'm gonna click on generate for the first one, and Neonado we begin to search for the video and generate the video, and you will see all this lovely video of what I actually needed. You could see a news background. In fact, I may not need to even change the background, but it is okay. It's actually okay. Now, here it is. So you're gonna click on it, and then you are going to download it here. So after downloading, it's gonna be on your PC, that is on your machine, and then you save it. And then the next thing we are gonna do, click on save, okay? And then the next thing we are going to do is to actually, well, change the background. This thing I want to show you is just like an extra. The background there is actually okay, but I have a custom background that I want to use. So in Google, search for remove bg. You can check all this link my under the comment section or the description, so that you can easily access them. So here it is, remove background. I click on it, and then I'm gonna drop the image down. Instead of uploading, I'm gonna drop it, and it will begin to remove the background. Now instead of downloading, I'm going to click on edit here. Can you see? So I'm gonna click on edit. After clicking on edit, I'm gonna click on color at the side there, and then I'm going to scroll down, and I will see a green background. Here it is. So I'm going to click on download, and I will click on download image, and the image of course will be downloaded into my PC. So I'm gonna click on save. Okay, the another thing we are gonna do is that we the next thing is to get the audio. Okay, now go to Google, and then you are gonna search for the background, the custom background image. I'm gonna click on Canva, and that is what I did. So in the Canva, I'm going to search for news background. Well, that is what I want, a custom background. You can actually stick to that, okay, but I still want a custom background that will really make sense. So news background, and then you click on search, and you will see the different one, the free, the medium, and the paid version. So I'm gonna click on the free one. Of course, they are very good and very great design. Okay, so there are different versions here, and you actually seen it on the screen. So click on it, and you will see more of it. So I would like, under more of it, I would like to click on the first one, and then once I click on the first one, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna click on customize this, and once it's finished loading, I don't need to do any editing. You can do some editing by writing your own name, of course, your studio name, wherever, and then I don't need to do any of that. I'm gonna click on share, gonna click on download, and this is telling me that it's gonna save as MP4 video. No, I'm gonna save it as JPEG, and here it is. So it's telling me that this is going to be saved as JPEG, and then of course I don't have any issues with that. I'm going to click on download. So after clicking on download, the next thing is to go to Google and search for Pixabay news background music, and under this place, that is where I get my free audio. Pixabay breaking news. Pixabay has a free audio that's they are not copyrighted, they are free. So I'm gonna click on this second one, and then you will see a lot. So I'm gonna play one and as well download. Play. the next part is to go to DID. Of course, DID is a video generating website that will convert all your written text into video. So it is actually free, so you can check the video if you don't know about the ID. So I'm gonna look for the background image. Well, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna right click and then click on copy. So after clicking on copy, I'll go to click on I will add, and then instead of looking for the location, we just paste it there, and then I'll get the work started. So just click on paste, automatically it will be highlighted. Just click on open. So now it will load, and then you will have it there. Now the next thing is to do what, to paste the story. Of course, you don't copy from that Google Trending story because you will be penalized. You can actually use a ChatGPT to write your own story for you. You can write it by yourself, and then once you are done, click on there, and then you click on newscaster. That is the style, because the person is actually reading that news. So the next thing is that I'm gonna click on generate video, and then it's going to begin to look for it, and then click on generate. So after clicking on generate, it's gonna load for a while, and then you right click on the three dot deadline and you click on download, and your video will be made ready for your PC offline. And once you save, and it will begin to download, the final part is to edit. Well, we are going to use this video editor, and then it's called Filmora. Well, there are a lot of video editing software out there that can actually do this that I'm trying to show you, but I will be using Filmora for this particular one. So I import the footage, of course, down into the Filmora timeline, and then I'm gonna show you. Let me play.
In a groundbreaking development that is set to reshape the media landscape, artificial intelligence, AI, has taken center stage.
So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to try to increase, just to increase the width of the video in order to remove that DID, and that is what I'm trying to do. Just do some little twerking, so that you can actually put your own logo so that it's not gonna show, and that is what I'm trying to do. So just trying to arrange the frame into my suit and the way I actually needed it. Okay, I think this is actually okay. Well, now the next thing is that the custom background image that I actually download, so I'm gonna import it again down into this editor, and then I'm going to place it at the top. Of course, it's supposed to be at the bottom, but let me put it at the top. Okay, and you see how it's gonna be. So now you make sure you arrange it very well to the end of the video, and then what you have to do is that come to AI Max, and you click on green screen, and let me click on this. Whoa, I'm not seeing anything. You know, I told you earlier that you have to put the footage at the top, so I move it to the top. Okay, I still want to check, of course, everything of course important here. Everything are important, so I'm gonna click on escape. I'm gonna cancel that, so just move it to the top, and then the background, of course, would have removed. Once you see that it is okay, do some little corrections there by the front, and you will see that it is very nice. So let me do some playing.
In a groundbreaking development that is set to reshape the media landscape, artificial intelligence.
So now I'm actually satisfied. The next thing I'm going to do is to import the background music that I actually downloaded from that website I told you about. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it there, and then yeah, I'm going to cut it because of the time the background is actually much more longer than the entire footage. So next thing is that I'm going to reduce the sound.
In a groundbreaking development that is set to reshape the media landscape, artificial intelligence, AI, has taken center stage, revolutionizing the way news and entertainment are produced, disseminated, and consumed. AI-powered algorithms have been deployed by major media corporations to analyze vast amounts of data, enabling them to predict and personalize content, tailoring it to the preferences of individual users. This hyper-personalization has led to an unprecedented level of engagement, captivating audiences and keeping them glued to their screens.
Okay, and by the time you're through with your editing, the next thing is to click on export, and this setting is actually very important so that you will not have a low resolution video. Okay, so here at the export bar, I'm gonna, of course, you have the name. I change it to 1280 by 720, and you click on recommend, or you click on higher. Okay, and then you click on export, and your video, of course, will be exported, and your video will be made ready to the public. So this is how to create a news channel or video with AI. Consider to subscribe to this channel, and if you want to ask some questions, you can do that in the comment section below. I'm going to see you in the next video.
In a groundbreaking development that is set to reshape the media landscape, artificial intelligence, AI, has taken center stage, revolutionizing the way news and entertainment are produced, disseminated, and consumed. AI-powered algorithms have been deployed by major media corporations to analyze vast amounts of data, enabling them to predict and personalize content, tailoring it to the preferences of individual users. This hyper-personalization has led to an unprecedented level of engagement, captivating audiences and keeping them glued to their screens.
In order to create this